Most indicators on your chart track time. Every candle is a unit of time, and the indicator responds to it. The volume profile ignores time completely. It only cares about price levels and how much volume traded at each one. The result is a horizontal histogram on your chart, and it tells you something that no time-based indicator can: where the real money actually sat. That distinction changes how you read support and resistance permanently. Before the settings and strategies, 3 levels come out of the volume profile that you need to know cold. The point of control is the single price level where the most volume traded over the measured period. Think of it as the market's center of gravity. Price tends to orbit around it. When price moves away from the point of control and then returns, it tends to react significantly when it arrives back. The value area is the price range where roughly 70% of all volume traded. The top edge of that range is the value area high, the bottom edge is the value area low. Price inside the value area is in balanced territory. Neither side has a clear advantage. Price outside the value area tends either to get pulled back in or to reject the level and accelerate further away. Both outcomes are tradable. Low volume nodes are the thin sections of the histogram where almost no volume traded at all. These are price levels with almost no resting orders. When price enters a low volume node, it moves through quickly with very little friction. That speed is an edge you can use. 3 modes, multiple settings, complete strategies. Start with the session volume profile, which is what day traders use on the 5-minute and 15-minute charts. For intraday day traders on the 5-minute and 15-minute charts, the session volume profile is the primary mode. It plots a fresh profile for every trading session, resetting at the open each day. You are always looking at today's volume distribution, not last week's. Settings, value area set to 70%. This is the standard institutional setting and what most platforms default to. Leave row size on automatic unless your chart is extremely narrow, in which case increasing the row count gives finer resolution on the histogram bars. On platforms that offer both dynamic and fixed session profiles, use the dynamic version. A dynamic session profile updates in real time as the day progresses. A fixed session profile shows a completed prior session. For active intraday trading, real-time data is the only version that matters. The strategy: trade the value area edges paired with the volume-weighted average price. The highest probability setups on the 5 and 15-minute charts come from combining 2 levels at once: the value area high or low from the session profile and the volume-weighted average price. The volume-weighted average price is the average price across the session, weighted by how much volume traded at each level. Institutions use it as a daily benchmark. Price above the volume-weighted average price means buyers have been in control throughout the session. Price below it means sellers have. The 2-level setup works like this: when price pulls back down to the value area low from above, and the volume-weighted average price is sitting nearby at the same level, you have structural volume, support, and an institutional benchmark at the same price simultaneously. A bullish rejection candle at that confluence is a high probability long entry. The inverse applies at the value area high. On breakouts, when price breaks above the value area high and holds above it on a retest, that level becomes new support. When it breaks below the value area low and retests, that level becomes resistance. Entering on the breakout retest is a planned entry rather than chasing the initial move. Now, the fixed range volume profile, which is more precise for swing traders and 1-hour chart setups. For swing traders and 1-hour chart setups, the fixed range volume profile lets you manually select the price range you want to analyze: a prior consolidation, a swing from high to low, a base before a breakout. The profile maps the volume distribution across exactly that range, nothing more. Settings: value area at 70%, same as the session profile. The critical decision is which range to select. 2 options here. Tight range. Select a 2 to 4 week consolidation period. This gives you a highly specific picture of where recent decision-making happened. The point of control from this range will be the most immediately relevant level if price returns to that area. Broad range. Select 3 to 6 months of price history. This gives you a macro view of the overall volume structure. The point of control of a 3-month range is a meaningful institutional level. It takes significant conviction for price to move away from it, and returns to it tend to be high probability setups. The strategy: fixed range point of control paired with the 50 simple moving average. Identify a prior consolidation on the 1-hour chart. Apply a fixed range profile to it. Note the point of control. Now watch that price level going forward. When price returns to the point of control of a prior range, 2 things happen. The level has memory from all the volume that traded there previously. It acts as support if price is approaching from below, resistance if approaching from above. When the 50-period simple moving average on the 1-hour chart happens to coincide with that same level, you have structural volume, memory, and dynamic trend support at the same price. A bullish rejection candle at that double confluence is the entry. Stop just below both levels. Target the value area high of the same fixed range profile. One practical note on low volume nodes: if your stop sits inside a low volume node on the profile, widen it to below the next high volume area. Price passes through thin nodes quickly. A stop placed in thin air will be hit before price even reacts. Last is the visible range volume profile, which is for overall bias. The visible range profile plots across everything currently visible on your screen. No settings required. It adjusts automatically as you scroll the chart. Use this mode for reading overall market bias at the start of a session, not for individual trade entries. Zoom out your chart to show several months of data. The point of control of the visible range tells you where the most volume has traded across your entire view. Price above that level means overall bullish positioning. Below, it means bearish. This is the 15-second context check before any session starts. Where is today's price relative to the visible range point of control? That single observation tells you the macro bias before you look at anything else. The low volume node edge is worth sitting with for a moment. When price is in a trade moving in your favor and heading toward your target, check the volume profile ahead. If there is a low volume node between your current price and your target, do not tighten your stop inside that zone. There is almost no supply or demand in a thin node. Price moves through it fast and reaches the next high volume area before pausing. Let it run to the next area of density before reassessing. Tightening stops in thin air is one of the most common ways traders cut winners short unnecessarily. The full guide, including how to set up every